you had them on their heels for much of this game. What do you think the difference was down the stretch?
We fouled a lot. That was tough on us. Giving them points with the clock stopped. I think we could have just been better executing down the stretch. Could have got us more organized. Missed some good looks, but just our organization and fouling on the other end was tough on us.
How much respect do you think you guys are getting now with the brand of basketball you've shown here of late?
Maybe a little bit, but I think we got a lot more to show to really gain some respect in the league. It's a long season. We have, NBA players. Like, we're gonna play good games. We're gonna, compete. It's just about, stacking days together and bringing out on a more consistent basis. So once we do that, we'll start getting the respect.
We got to see three of your new teammates, Shake and Troy and Simone, without having to practice yesterday. How impressed were you with the contributions they made?
Yeah, I was super impressed. Like you said, no practice. And just the way that they were, able to use their feel for the game to, be in right spots and just be themselves, I think it was huge for us. And they're going to be huge additions for us.
Cade, I know you're a big basketball junkie, but you're playing while Simone and Troy and those guys. When you hear about them coming here, do you go and watch film about these guys just to see what tendencies and things like that, or how familiar, I guess, were you with Simone? I know he was just in Detroit now.
Yeah, I definitely. I try to watch where they score from with their previous teams. That way they can get similar looks with us, and transition can be a little more seamless. But we got to talk about it in warm-ups today, so it wasn't a lot of time to walk through things that we do or whatever. So we kept it real basic today for everybody, and we just kind of played around that. But as time goes on, we'll definitely get them in their spots more and more.
And for you, the floor game today popped throughout the assist showed, but you also had what they call hockey assists. You were getting blitzed a lot. In that situation, do you have to be not necessarily patient, but just be okay with making the right play and feeling good about whatever the outcome is, as long as it's the right play, even though there is frustration and you're getting trapped, and I'm sure you want to be able to do a little bit more too with that?
I think the frustration only comes if I'm not getting us anything out of it. Getting blitzed, that can always work as offense for you. We can get everybody to touch the ball early on, have the ball pop around. Sometimes it's good for your offense to, start with that, and then we can score some points out of it. But, my job is just to make sure that we're getting shots and we're organized, and, I just be myself. So I thought I was solid today, but just got to stay consistent.
Okay, from the beginning of the season until now, just how do you feel you've improved as far as not only getting use how teams are playing you, but just also being able to keep the ball moving in those situations and punish opposing teams?
How do I feel like I've grown, you say? Just with seeing, like you said, seeing so many different things, knowing how to utilize my teammates with the different coverages that I'm seeing. I think all of those things I've gotten better at. I think I've been better about taking care of the ball. A couple of games ago I had a rough night with it, but I'm trying to take care of the ball while still maintaining my aggression. I don't want it to make me timid at all. I still got to play the game. So I think, when we were winning and I was out, turnovers were very low. And so that's, as a team, we're trying to keep that consistent. And we've been playing better since that's happened.
Okay, what was the difficulty in kind of slowing Paul George down?
He's a great player. He's a great player. It wasn't his night in Detroit. It was Kawhi's night. So, he's going to come at us. He's got all the tools. So, you just got to throw the book at him and try to be as solid as possible. But when you're guarding a guy like that, you're locked in because they could do something to you. So I love challenges like that. I've always been a big fan of his game. So, it's fun to be out there and compete against him.
That's good.
Appreciate it.